So as well as saving our show files on the console, which include all of the data on the console, so that's every single audio parameter, the routing, the effects, the contents, the patching, everything, we can also create our own user library of EQs, effects, gates, compressors, just about anything we want. So anywhere we see a store and load preset button, that means that we can actually store those parameters to our own user library, which we can then import from that library into another show file. And to do that, from the drop-down menu, we select Preset Manager, and we can either load an existing preset library or we can create a new one. So if we create a new one, this is exactly the same process as creating a new show file. So and we can put, not my name, put your name in as the author of this, so the contents of this library then become your intellectual property. Click on OK. So I've now created a preset file, so I can now store and recall aspects of processing from the console. For example, if I go to my floor tom and select a very exciting floor tom compressor, if I now choose Store Preset, it's inviting me to put some notes in to remind me what microphone I was using, what the drum was. That will then store that compressor to my user library. You can see that appearing there. Likewise, if I select another channel and go to an EQ, I can then store that EQ as a preset, and now you'll see an input EQ appearing as a preset. If I navigate to the effects rack and choose Store Preset on any of the effects, you can now see an effects unit appearing in my preset manager. You'll notice the Save button has again gone red, and we've had the Not Saved text reappear in the top of the toolbar. That's because although I've added some new presets to my user library, I haven't backed the user library up to the console's filing system. So again, just get into that habit of hitting that red Save button after you've made any significant additions to either the show file or to the preset library. That will then allow you to back up those files to your own library. Loading a preset is again the reverse procedure. So if we want to, let's go to another tom-tom. If we want to load an EQ preset, we simply choose Load Preset. The library shows us all of the input EQs that we have in the library available. And I've now recalled just that EQ preset from my user library and applied that to an input EQ. Same goes for effects, routing, gates, compressors, anything on the console, preferences. It can all be stored in your own user library.